again, man. Back again. I'm back again. I'm trying to tell y'all, 2023 really gonna be my year with all this content, bro. But anyway, let's get right into it. You feel what I'm saying? If you haven't seen my last two videos, make sure you go watch those before you come and watch this. You get what I'm saying? We talked about gearing our champions, what it means to gear our champions, how important it is. In the first video, we talked about a couple of the free things a lot of the beginners on Raid Shadow Legends can do. But now, we're going to talk about putting all of that together, you get what I'm saying, and making a team, and showing you what a team means and how to build a team. Let's go. So now, okay, you can see my team. Yeah, so this is my Spider 20 team. Spider 20 is like one of the, like another checkpoint in the Raid Shadow Legends game that you want to aim for. Cause this is where you get the best accessories, the best necklace, amulet, banner. So Spider 20 team, you want to try to complete it as fast as you can. So I'm gonna run this team for you. This is by far my best spider run ever. Like this spider team literally 25 seconds is my best squad, my best time. And then I think on average, I probably average around like 35 seconds. But this is just kind of like to show you how the team kind of operates with each other and how they complement each other. As you can see, both my cohorts died. You know, it's not really ideal, but it's how my team, it's how it works. It literally operates like this. Like both cohorts are supposed to die, I guess, in a row. I'd rather otherwise, but I can just show you this, guys. Show you this run. Okay, that failed horribly. Okay, scratch that. We're not gonna watch my spider. I don't know, because I've been moving gears. I've been moving artifacts, and gearing champions different. So I might gotta go ahead and reroute that. But you wanna try. The point I was trying to prove is that when you're building a team. So let's just build a Dragon 20 team. Yeah, my best time was what? 1 minute and 28 seconds. That's pretty bad. It's not bad, but it's not as great as I want it to be. But in these dungeon runs, you want someone that can get you through the waves. I mean, like round 1 and 2, the 5 people you have to take on to get to the boss. You want somebody that can take out the waves. You want somebody that's going to make it easier for that nuker to take out the waves. And then you want the support that's going to help you keep your team alive. So my team that I run, it's probably going to be a lot better, but I just don't take the time to... I've been so busy with Clan Boss. Seer, right here. Seer is by far the best, in my opinion, the best dungeon wave nuker there is. Like, you put her, you pair her with like a Siphi. She hits so hard, bro. Because Siphi displaces all of the buffs on everybody, and then based off all the buffs, that's what her damage. And then her damage is based off the enemy HP. And the more buffs she removes from either party, the stronger their attack hits. Really good champion. If you get a Seer, make sure you keep her and just build her how she's supposed to be built. And as you can see, hold on, as you just saw, I don't know if you guys noticed, where is she? But Seer is a support champion. Now this is one in my previous video. You need to go watch it. The support champion, this is one of the few cases that the support champion actually hits hard. She's not actually there supporting anybody. She's the nuker in the team. I mean, she has this. She gives everybody crit rate and weaken on everybody, on all enemies. That's fine. But a support champion? No. She's not like a Siphi or a Cardinal. You know, she's not none of those. She's literally a nuker. Anybody tell you otherwise, then they're tripping. But you want somebody that's going to get you through the waves, whoever they may be. You want somebody that's going to land debuffs. The debuffs that you want: decrease attack, decrease defense, weaken, poisons, toxic, you know, but decrease attack, decrease defense, and weaken are like my mains that I worry about, because decrease defense, you put decreased defense on anybody, you're guaranteed you're like going to hit them. They're going to get hit pretty hard, so it's just fine. But okay, back to the team. You want somebody that's going to get you through the waves. You want somebody that's going to place those debuffs. And then you want somebody that's going to place buffs on you. what those buffs be. Increased defense is one of the main ones I worry about for my team. Increased defense, increased attack, increased crit rate. And I don't think it is an increased crit damage. I'm not sure. But if it's an increased damage, crit damage, then that too. There's so many new champions coming out. I don't know what's the possibilities. But and then you also want someone that their main attack is based off enemy HP. That's what you want. That's why you're seeing almost everybody's team when they're running dungeons, whether it's Fire Knight, Ice Golem, whoever, a Cold Heart is always going to be in the lineup. And sometimes it's multiple. And I'm going to show you why. I'm going to tell you exactly why. See, Cold Heart is unique. Her 8-3 is by far one of the best skills I've ever seen any rare have. Like, seriously, this attack right here hits so hard, it's not even funny. So I know I told you guys before in my last video what the damage was based off of when you're doing this, gearing your champions and stuff like that. So this might look a little, if you watch both videos, this might look a little confusing, so I'm gonna explain this. It is based off both enemy and max HP and attack, but the first one is the one that scales the largest. So enemy max HP is the focus, so you don't have to worry about attack. Everybody will tell you. Look at this. My Cold Heart attack is low as hell. This does not matter. And again, she's a nuker. She does not have to be fast. She's not. Your nukers will never be the fastest people on your team. If they are, then you're doing something wrong. And another great thing about her, which is why everybody uses her, you do not need to give her. She only needs 70% crit rate. Mine's at 75, but you don't need 100. Like I said in my previous video, you don't need 100. And that's literally because of her 8-3. Has a decreased turn meter by 100% if you land it, if you have high accuracy. Has an extra 30% chance of inflicting a critical hit. That means when she uses attack, she already is getting an extra 30% chance. So there's no reason to have it on 100. You know what I mean? You put it on 100, she's hitting for 130 crit. It doesn't really matter. If it's 100%, 100%. Having it at 130 is no better. So that's why you only need her. That's why this is that low. Because she already has 100% either way. Because she's only there to use this move, literally. And if you have more than one, some people run 2. Most people run 2, but a lot of people do run 3 at in the end game. And 3 would literally obliterate any boss, depending on how you build them. But my Cold Hearts be literally hitting for like 1.2 mil, stuff like that. They do hit pretty damn hard. And yeah, and then you just kind of want somebody, like I said, depending on how you build the team. You want them to be fast, you want them to be sustainable, and be able to pack a punch. You know what I mean? My Seer and Cold Heart are my pack punchers. Helicath is like low key my pack puncher, but he's mainly there to provide the shield and provide the block damage. Along with Siphi with the increased defense, the boost your turn meter, increased speed, all that stuff. So this team is literally works for each other. I have the great buffs and I have the great the debuffs. We can go ahead about our day. But that's what you want. So that's what you want when you're dealing with dungeons. But if you're dealing with, let's just say, clan boss. Let's just do clan boss. Again, now with clan bosses, you won't need anybody with turn meter or anything, unless it's boosting your turn meter. But sometimes that can hurt you at the same time. You don't want, like, I wouldn't use a Cold Heart or a Seer in a clan boss team. Like, no, you need somebody that you need to be able to survive at least 50 turns. And then while you're surviving that 50 turns, you need to be able to pack a punch. So this is a different mode. So you build your team a little bit different here. You know what I mean? So, but to kind of break it down in layman's terms, you want an attack type champion, a defense type champion, and 2 support type champions. That's how I usually run my teams. That's my 4-man team. So that's like campaign. Maybe like a little bit of Doom Tower uses 5, but that's like campaign. But most other places you're using 5 champions. So therefore I usually run 2 attack, 2 support, and 1 defense. Everybody's different though, either way. But for clan boss, your speeds, you know, you have to have exact speeds for different. The 5 people that you have to choose, they have to have exact speeds. Otherwise, your scheme, your method, whatever type of team you're doing, won't work. Somebody's too fast, too slow. You're dying you're dying way too early, or you're doing something you're not supposed to be doing. It's all about surviving, you know. You're not going to kill the clan boss in one run, so there's no point to keep trying to, you know, make your people too fast. That's not what you want. So, for clan boss, you want to be able to tailor your team. You need to choose 5 champions. Those, based on what type of team you're building, is going to determine what champions you are choosing to put in that team. Like I said in my other video, there are other information. There are websites, other information out there that help you tailor a clan boss team. Again, if that's something y'all want me to provide for y'all, I can just let me know below in the comments, and I'll get right on it. But this is just like a brief overview, so you know what to expect. Don't go out here. Don't go in dungeons with all attack champions and just being mad why you can't reach stage 20. It's not about that. You know what I mean? You're never going to survive with all attack people. It's not going to happen. So you need somebody that's going to help you gain the edge over the enemies, over the different bosses, because every boss is different. Whether you're in the keeps, the dungeons, all that. Now, if you run an arena, please, it's a breeze. You run an arena that's only a 4-man team. If you're doing classic arena 4-man team, let's see. Nah, they look a little too hard. I'm not doing all that. Okay, boom. This is my 4-man team. Madame Seris, Kymar, because Kymar, if you always want a speed lead in your arena lead. You always want that. You want to go first. Whoever goes first, 9 out of 10 times wins the battle. Whoever goes first. So that's what you want to aim for. You want to aim for your team going first. That is based off your fastest people in your squad. So I'm gonna run it. I'm gonna show you how my team operates on auto. You know, show you what they do. But Kymar has 30% increased ally speed, so he makes everyone faster. Then you got Madame Seris, where y'all gonna see what she's there for. Then you have Helicaf and one of the best arena nukers in the game, the best arena nuker in the game, Trunda. So let's go ahead and see what they do. Okay, we got first. Okay, block damage. Okay, decrease attack. Boom, just like that. Just like that, you know, 11 seconds. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I'm only in gold 1. I'm not in plat or anything like that, but this is what I'm saying. I don't have to do anything. I don't have to think hard, nothing like that, because that team operates like that. Kymar is a support champion. You want Kymar to go first, because he's going to use his reset skill to boost the turn meter. Then you got Madame Seris, drops defense, drops attack. Then you got Helicab putting block damage out there in case we have any counter attacks. And then you got Trunda to wipe them all out. Come on, come on, guys, you gotta think. It's simple. It's simple. I'm trying to tell y'all. It's really not complicated, you know what I mean? That's why this video isn't gonna be too long. And Tag Team Arena, same thing. You just, only thing here, you just have, I don't have any tokens, but you just have 3 sets of teams like that instead of 1, like the classic. You know what I mean? And then it's the same thing with Doom Tower. Like, yeah, like the little baby floors like this, you just want to get through them. Of course, they're usually a lot weaker than the actual boss. And based on what boss, you want to tailor a team for that. Spider, you'll see different teams on my bosses. Literally. So my pro tips to you guys, or amateur tips, whatever you want to call it, is just kind of focus on each champion's kit. Because each champion's kit, no matter what color they are, they can actually be some type of useful. Like, for example, I'm using this rare demon spawn right now. I didn't use it yet, but she's getting used for Faction Wars. Faction Wars is another part of the game I explained in another video before. But look at her kit. Fills turn meter, all allies by 15%. If you extend her, You get the same 15% for your allies, and then they also decrease the enemies by 15%. This is an important skill. You know what I mean? This is very important. She won't be used anywhere else, believe that. She can't. And this gives you an increased speed. This is literally nothing but turn meter manipulation. This is exactly what you want. Especially when you're in faction wars in the higher stages, because they're like super fast for some reason. But that's literally that's all she is. This is one really good rare that I'm going to keep for my Demon Spawn faction, because I showed my Demon Spawn faction before, and there's no reason why I shouldn't have it maxed out. And those are just one. But yeah, just make sure you pay attention to their kit. Look at their skills. See if they have any useful debuffs like sleep, stun, AoE stun, stuff like that. Just make sure you're paying attention. If you don't know anything, you want to know something about a specific champion, deep dive on that one particular champion or set, again, just let me know in the comments. Let me know what other videos you guys want to see. But other than that, just don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, man. Keep the noti bells on. We see you guys next time, man. Y'all be easy. All alone, did it on my own, so I